I had something incredible happen to me recently. Let me tell you about it. I was sitting outside, like I am most mornings, doing a live stream, and a bird came underneath the pergola while me and Dana were sitting there. I looked at the bird, and I was wondering, what's going on, buddy? So he's sitting around, hopping around, and he's chirping and he's chirping. So finally, I gestured to him, come on, come over here. And he flew down and he swooped past us, really close, closer than most birds ever come. And then he flew off again. And I thought, okay, well, that was unique. But then he came back. And this time, I calmed myself even more, tried to relax and really focus on what I was trying to share with the audience. And sure enough, he swoops right by, comes up, and I put up my hand because I thought maybe he would want to land on my hand. But he just went around my hand and came on my shoulder. Here's why that experience was so special. I was having a terrible day. It's been a really rough few months for me, and that particular day was the culmination of all of those problems coming to a head. And I had gotten up really early that morning, and I hadn't slept very well, so I was already feeling weighted by the disrespect and the consistent injustices in our world today, while still doing my best to maintain a positive outlook and keep sharing love, kindness, patience, and positivity. Because of that drive to keep putting out good things into the world, I decided to still do the live stream. Even though I didn't really want to, I feel like it's my duty to share what peace, balance, and harmony I've been able to find for the greater good of humanity. Share what tools I have so that other people can use those tools and maybe find their own productive way in the midst of all the negativity we all experience. So I got on to share what I could in that live. And as I'm sharing with the weight of the world, so to say, on my shoulders, here comes this really tiny, beautiful creature to land on my shoulder. So the bird stayed with me for a long while. He hopped on my head, my hand, hopped around my feet, jumped on my shoulder, all over my lap, crawled onto my chest, my beard, my face. He was all over me. And I felt very thankful that the bird showed up at all. And the more time I spent with the bird and its really dainty talons holding on to my hand, I felt myself lighten. And the weight of the world was not enough to keep me down. And I really wanted to spend all of my time with the bird, but I had a meeting I needed to go to. So with a lot of reluctant energy, I had to let the bird stay in the garden, and I went on to this meeting. And when I got home, sure enough, my little buddy was still out on the pergola waiting for me. So I came outside, and I sat down, and we reconnected again. And I was so thrilled that I got to go away from the house for a couple hours. Actually, it was a few hours. And come back, and here it is, scorching hot in the day, and I'm connecting with this bird again. So a lot of people look at me and they're like, here's a happy guy. Look at that happy guy in his garden. All those colors, so happy, skipping along. He must have a happy life. And that's just not the case. I've had a really hard life, a really rough life, and I'm really not a happy person. But I do choose to share kindness, patience, and positivity. And this experience reminds me why. Because the more I share those things, the more I open myself up to quality connections. And it is through quality connections that we all grow. Doesn't matter what kind of creature we are. And so I want to foster stronger communities and healthier environments. And I know that starts with me. And if I don't make a conscious effort to be my best self, to work on my mind, my body, and my spirit, to share love, kindness, patience, and positivity with my fellow living creatures, then I know I'm not going to grow to my fullest potential. And I think we all want to grow. So remember, when you're having a bad day and the last thing you want to do is smile, it's important that you are conscious of your vibration, because that could be the difference between you having or missing one of the most incredible experiences of your life. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know if this has ever happened to you. Check out How to Grow, Nurture Your Garden, Nurture Yourself, the personal growth book written through the lens of the garden, and I will see you next time. Hey, buddy. Hey. So you like it when I talk to you, huh? That's when you flutter your wings. I had to actually call him and be like, buddy, come over here.
Is this Buddy?
Oh, yeah, this is Buddy. Hey, buddy.